In today's breaking campaign news, Julia Roberts is on the verge of being called a fake movie actress who should get out of politics by Donald Trump, who once said similar about her friend George Clooney. If she does get under his skin this week, she'll know she did a good job, and I have the full story next. The actress is on the campaign trail for the Kamala Harris campaign, appearing in her home state of Georgia, and I have what she said in just a few seconds. But first, I want to contrast the high vibes of the Harris campaign with contributors like Roberts with the increasingly dark tone of the Trump campaign. Watch as loyal sycophant Stephen Miller, perhaps Trump's only friend, leads the white nationalist anthem while opening for Trump in Colorado. And note the posters they put on the stage just in case anyone wasn't sure about their war on immigrants of color. And on the other side, I promise to cleanse your palate with the high vibes that Julia Roberts brought to the Harris campaign in Georgia.
In just 25 days, Colorado can shock the world and send Donald J. Trump back to the White House. And the patriots in this room are going to be the ones who elect President Trump to end the invasion, to end the occupation, and to send the illegals back home. Look at all these photos around me. Are these the kids you grew up with? Are these the neighbors you were raised with? Are these the neighbors that you want in your city? No. These are the criminal migrants that Kamala Harris brought into your community. And as swiftly as they came, Donald Trump will send them back.
To expedite the removals of these savage gangs, and I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Think of that. 1798. This was put there. 1798. That's a long time ago, right? To target and dismantle every migrant criminal network operating on American soil. Who would have ever thought that a president or a future president would ever have to stand here and say such things? Who would think that that's even possible to have to do?
And now for the palate cleansing I promised. As Trump and Miller were going low in Colorado, Julia Roberts was going high in Georgia. And you may be asking yourself, do celebrity appearances and endorsements make a difference in elections? On the other side of her words, I'll share a few reasons why they can make a big difference.
She is someone who knows that she can marry her head and her heart, that she can be an actor and an activist, and that both of those things can be true at the exact same time. Help me welcome Georgia's own Julia Roberts!
The most important thing that we can do right now as Georgians, as Americans, is talk to each other. Not be combative, but be curious. Be interested in why people think differently than we do. Clearly, we all feel the same. We're all standing here together. It's all the people that live down the street or across the street or next door or sit in the pew in front of you at church. Talk to each other. Maybe they don't understand things quite the way you do. Bring them into a conversation. I believe in Georgia. I wouldn't have come home if I didn't believe that we can accomplish really beautiful goals that will extend beyond our state's borders. And I just hope that all the women here tonight talk to all the men that aren't here tonight, and all you brave men that are here tonight. Talk to all the other men that aren't here tonight. And let's just get it going. Enough with the fighting. Let's get to the uniting. Let's get to the joy. Let's get to the repair. Let's get to prices dropping, rents dropping. Let's get to the good stuff so we can start living our lives to the fullest potential that we have. It is the United States of America, and we've been lacking in the united part for so long.
As promised, here's just a few reasons why celebrities on the campaign trail are important to the Harris campaign. 1, We know the command that Donald Trump has over the media, and Harris can't counter it on her own. It's going to take a Democrat village, and this appearance by Roberts was done with surgical precision. She is already a beloved A-list celebrity, but in Georgia, she might be more popular than a slice of pecan pie at Waffle House. Number 2, celebrities do have influence whether we like to admit it or not. If you ask people on the street if celebrity endorsements matter, they would likely say no, and they would probably say it emphatically. But if you did a deep dive into their browsing and purchase history, some breadcrumbs would probably lead to names like Taylor Swift, Shaq, or a Kardashian. And 3 is the contrast that I mentioned. Donald Trump has always leveraged his so-called celebrity friendships for self-promotion, but now it appears that he doesn't have any, so the contrast is great. And every time a celebrity speaks out against him or for Harris, you know he loses his mind all over again. And even if it doesn't move the voter dial, it is still a guilty pleasure to watch his ego crumble at the sight of each celebrity stumping for Harris. At least that's what I think. Now I want to know what you think with a comment below. I'm Dan. Thanks for watching, and let's continue to occupy democracy together.